The only sounds at the Mustard Seed Ranch. Children's laughter and nature. These green acres are home to cows, horses, and 3 families, serving almost 40 kids since 2009.
You have Sam and Josh and Austin. They live in our house. And then we have Caleb that lives in the other house. And then Elena.
Ben Pridemore and his friend Lee Sanders count the kids in this community who they call their brothers and sisters.
They love you to death, and you got our director, Miss Tammy. She loves you. Every time she sees you, she'll give you a hug.
The two are best friends after living here together for 7 years. Their house parents are one of 3 couples at the ranch, each running a household raising Middle Tennessee's children.
From waking up, it's just nonstop. I mean, you don't stop.
Dusty Brooks and her husband Daniel are raising 7 boys in their house, including their 3 biological children. Making lunch requires an assembly line.
Tate, Max, Trayton, Anthony.
Both parents are always on the job.
You think about being 24-hour house parents to kids that you did not birth, you have not raised. There are some incredible times, and then there are some times you get into that pretty low.
Mustard Seed Ranch is a safe place for children with a focus on unconditional love. The children come here from struggling families, mostly within Tennessee.
I was going to go to a foster home until the ranch wanted to take me in.
The ranch doesn't take custody from parents, but tries to rehabilitate the whole family when possible and has reunited 12 families so far.
It's really just old-fashioned love. I mean, old-fashioned family values.
Tammy Depperschmidt says 90% of children who come here don't have fathers in their lives. They've often lacked structure, safety, and guidelines.
And when kids first come here, they're scared. And sometimes they feel broken and they're not really sure of themselves. And we even have some kids that come with nothing but the clothes that they have.
Each set of house parents supporting each other as they let kids be kids. It's not unusual to have a party like this, with all 3 families coming together, playing in one home. House parent Greg Julian saves a corner of this basement for bragging on his boys.
We had to do a selfie of that, so that was good stuff.
Julian takes the boys hunting, fishing, on youth group activities, and on mission trips.
For the most part, this is the first time they've seen a family.
He and his wife have had about 20 boys living in their home so far.
The mission here at the Mustard Seed Ranch is to bring kids in, love them unconditionally, and just surrender ourselves to them, teach them what it's like to serve, teach them what it's like to give.
The girls' house on the property will soon be joined by another. The ranch is also building a 3rd boys' house, opening homes for 16 additional children. These children are fed, clothed, the entire operation run with help from community partners and donations.
Of course, we are also a Christian ministry, and we believe that God is in the center of everything that we do. And as a result of that, we continue to flourish.
The Mustard Seed Ranch doesn't depend on a dime of federal or state funding. Depperschmidt says for every 1 child the state of Tennessee supports, Mustard Seed Ranch is able to support 4. The ranch operates debt-free and is taking on these building projects, additional staff, and children with cash.
It's very important to continue to spread the word about Mustard Seed Ranch and to tell people about our mission and what we do, because we want to provide for more children.
Children who are on a waiting list to be loved like Pridemore and Sanders.
Yeah, it's home to me. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Smile.